Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a Magic Review. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm doing the review now for Palm Reader from David Alnwick after everybody else and their mom has done a review for it already. So hopefully by now you've taken my advice and you've watched other channels, okay? This should not be the first review of this trick you've seen, because I can think of at least 3 other people who've already done a review for this. And I hope that you are getting multiple opinions, okay? That is how you are gonna get the best advice from magic reviewers, is if you watch more than one, you glean all the information, and then you make a decision that's based off of your preferences and your style. So, but if this is the first magic review you've seen for Palm Reader from David Alnwick, I will let you know that you can pick this up from his website, okay? It is $27, and you are gonna get a single plastic EDC card that'll fit in your wallet, and you'll be able to do this anytime, anywhere. What is Palm Reader? Palm Reader is this card right here, right here. It shows the palm, okay, with the lines, right? The palm lines. And then underneath, some categories that your subject would like a reading for. So the categories are destiny, dreams, fears, romance, ambition, passion, career, adventure, aura, wellness, friendship, and creativity. So they're gonna choose one of those, right? They're gonna choose one of those but not tell you. So let's say they pick career, okay? They pick career. So they've picked career, they want a reading about career, but they haven't told you they picked career. Okay, and yes, there's a little number next to career. What was it, 7? They're not telling you the number either, okay? Because that would obviously give it away. On the back side, which I can't show you, there are the hand lines, such as fate, life, heart, and head. Those are the largest lines on the hand. That's my hand as an example. Fate, life, heart, and head. And then they will tell you which one of those lines lines up with their attribute. And they're doing that by a little chart, a little graph on the back that I cannot show you. They might tell you one hand line, they might tell you 2, they might tell you all of them, okay? But then based off that information, you'll be able to tell them which one of these subjects they would like to learn more about. Now, you can just flat out say, oh, I guess you want to learn more about career. Or you could keep that knowledge to yourself and begin to do a reading about career. Now, I don't believe in palm reading, the occult, mystic arts, tarot, Jedis. I don't believe in any of that stuff, right? Sorry. I am a magician, purely for entertainment, and in my opinion, all of that stuff is fake, right? Fake. But with a little tiny plastic card like this, you could definitely give the appearances that they are real. So if you were a different type of mentalist, right? If you're the type of mentalist that's kind of more like Alexander Marsh per se, right? Or D. Christopher, where you actually give readings and you try to present yourself as some sort of mystic, a little card like this is definitely gonna give you a peek. It's definitely gonna give you an edge. So, aside from the card, what are you gonna get? Well, you get the video, and the video is 2 hours and 11 minutes. You heard me. $27, you get a gimmick, and you get a 2-hour and 11-minute tutorial. This is how you do it, people. You give the people more than their money's worth. It starts off with some history and crediting. You'll get a simple studio performance where he'll teach you the method right after that. And then it goes into the full video tutorial. The first interview, I believe the first one's with Joe Diamond, and the second one is with Alexander Marsh. Those are Zoom calls. And then you get an in-studio jam session with Scott Creasy, and they're gonna cover everything from something that's basically straightforward, like I said, they just say career and then you reveal career, or to something even more advanced where they pick career, but then you don't reveal career, you then begin to give them a reading based on career, okay? And again, this is all entertainment. This is for entertainment value, not for actual life decision making, okay? Pocket space, it's that single card that I showed you earlier. It's made out of plastic, so it is well made. Should last you forever if you keep care of it. You can stick it in one of those little vinyl wallety things, or put it in your actual wallet and take it with you everywhere. This is a perfect little EDC, especially if this fits your character. Now, you don't have to know anything about palm reading to begin with, right? But you could certainly learn, right, if you wanted to. But you don't need any prior mentalism reading, palm reading experience. If you want to just do the straightforward effect and just feel mystical, right? You'll just show them the card, show them the back. You'll ask them to give you a couple of the answers and then give it right back. Is it what I expected? After I saw the performance and the card, yes, because clearly it's the binary trick, right, that we've seen in other forms. There's lots of these kind of tricks where they pick something from the front, turn it over, and they tell you which categories they see it in on the back, and then you reveal the front, right? That method, that style, that binary trick, that's been done many different ways, including, you know, in even like kids' magic sets. The advantage to this is more professional, more classy, more dressed up, more well hidden. And certainly after you watch the Zoom calls with Alexander Marsh and Joe Diamond, you'll be open to a whole cornucopia of magic tricks. Like I said, 2 hours. 2 hours with this one little card. So there's a lot there. They're going to explore a lot. And of course, the card can be inspected because they're holding it. They see both sides. There's no crib on it. But how hard is this? There is a crib. There is a crib, and it's memorized. And you will have to know how to count to 12. That's it. You just need to know how to count to 12. You're either going to add 1, 2, 3, or 4 numbers together to total 12. And you have to memorize the numeric equation of each one of the sections, categories, things. Yeah. So the crib is not on there. Okay, there are no numbers on this at all. And you're not going to just say, oh, you picked this, so that's a 6, and you picked this, that's a 2. It's not written down on the front. You have to memorize that part. Now, there's a little mnemonic he's going to give you to help you remember the crib, but it does mean doing that mnemonic on the fly and then doing your addition on the fly, okay? And I'm sure the more you practice it, the easier it will get. So positives, it's a fun pocket space trick to carry with you anywhere. It's, you know, it does exactly what it says. There's no moving parts. It's not going to break. You're getting above and beyond as far as tutorial. Negatives, really the only negatives for me with this, other than, you know, I don't do palm reading style effects, is that there were no time markers in the video. I would have liked timestamps just to tell me where I was in the video. That way you can get right to the heart of the matter, and you can find the reviews that you want to watch or the interviews you want to watch. And if there's, you know, if they teach you certain tricks within that, it would have been nice. Or even just a PDF, you know, you sell it along with the PDF. The PDF's included. PDF breaks down all the timestamps, including bonus tricks and things like that. If you put it all into a PDF form for people, it'll help them navigate. 2 hours and 11 minutes is a long time. So, but that's it. And you can get it all from David Alnwick, just like I did at his website. Go down there and give that man $27, and Palm Reader will be yours. Big, huge thanks to David for allowing me to have this so I could do the review. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey, and lastly, I would like to remind you that mine is not the only voice out there. When making a magic purchase, be sure to watch other review channels to get a well-rounded opinion. Please don't take my word for it. I am just one voice. There are plenty of other fantastic review channels out there, and you should be listening to all of them. I've included several of my favorite channels here, but I'm sure you know of a few others. Please do yourself a favor and subscribe and follow these talented people as well, so that you're always making the best purchase possible that fits your style and your character. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.